Hey guys, how are you? My name is Connor. You are watching ThrivingMinimalist.com. I wanted to share with you my story on cigarettes and why I stopped smoking, why I made the decision to stop smoking. So my history with cigarettes is, started like a lot of kids at a pretty young age. I think I tried my first cigarette at like 8 or 9 or 10 years old, somewhere around there. I didn't start really getting into it until maybe 12 or 13, and I kind of smoked on and off until maybe I was 18. And when I was 18, I started rolling my own cigarettes and having them pretty regularly. The partner I was with at the time didn't really like that I was smoking, so I would kind of do it socially, and then sometimes I would go through phases of buying cigarette packs and kind of hiding them for a while. When we separated, by the time I was 28, I was smoking pretty much every single day, and during that separation period I just went full blown. So by the time I actually decided to stop smoking, I was consuming over a pack a day, Marlboro Red shorts, so a little bit smaller than a normal cigarette, but a lot of cigarettes every single day. And the funny thing about this stuff is I think that there's parts of us that want to stop certain actions for a long time before we actually do. And I'm curious, what is the moment? What is the deciding factor? What sets the stage to make it actually possible? And I think that might be what you're curious about too. Like, that's great that you want to quit smoking. How do you actually do it? Well, I wanted to stop smoking for a decade. Just like I wanted to stop drinking for about a decade, just like I wanted to stop doing heavy drugs for a long time. And I needed the right environment to actually stop doing those things. It wasn't enough to just want it. The reason that I ended up quitting was I wanted a change, a huge change. Not just, I want to stop smoking. I wanted a new life. And so I didn't just stop smoking, I stopped a whole lot of things all at once, but I also started a whole lot of things all at once. And I think this might be a key point that you can take away in whatever it is that you're trying to work out in your own life, whether it's stopping smoking or stopping drinking or maybe stopping buying so much stuff. Find something to replace it with, because there's a reason that we're doing these things. There was a good reason that I smoked. There was a good reason. It may not have been a reason that my whole system agreed with, which is why part of me wanted to stop, but another part of me didn't. And that's generally what goes on with us, is like, part of us really wants to stop, and a part of us is like, no, this is really what I need right now. So replace the action with something else. And what I did is I replaced it with food, and I replaced it with changing my diet. I replaced it with changing my movement habits. I ended up quitting my job. I ended up, finding an entirely new group of friends, an entirely new existence, an entirely new place to live. I changed everything. And I had to, at some point, go back a little bit and collect myself and pick myself up and bring with me pieces of myself that maybe I left a little bit behind in the process of moving forward so quickly. Does that make sense? Have you ever had experiences like that? I had to kind of go back and collect myself and bring me, the pieces of myself, into this present state. And so it's been over 4 years now that I haven't smoked a cigarette. And I never think about cigarettes, ever. And I used to when I didn't have a cigarette, maybe lay in bed with my partner at the time next to me, just waiting for the morning that I could sneak out and go do my job and get away long enough that I could buy a pack of cigarettes and smoke some. It was really on my mind all the time. The things that I think about now in bed are like, I can't wait to wake up and do acrobatics, which is just a movement practice, which connects me with someone that I love. It connects me with other people that I love. It connects me with my body. I also lay in bed at night and think about making videos, and that really excites me. Sometimes I lay in bed and I think about waking up and taking myself on a walk and connecting with nature. And so these replacement activities that I'm talking about are essential when we change in action. it is not enough to just remove the action. Find something to replace it with, and find something to replace it with that is based in health, that is based in an area where your entire system can be like, yeah, I want to do that thing. I want to do that thing. Something where you don't have resistance, something that you love to do, something that you can build on. The reason that I quit is that I wanted to change my entire life, and that was one piece of my life at the time. It was one manifestation of action that was based in something that I no longer wanted to be feeling. I wanted to be feeling more vibrant, more connected, more passionate, more here. I wanted to be living in a body that felt strong and healthy. I wanted to be breathing with lungs that felt clean and clear. I wanted to be thinking with a mind that felt clean and clear. I wanted to be making connections in the world that supported me. I wanted to create something sustainable. And cigarettes, they weren't doing that for me. I want to end this video by letting you know that there's nothing wrong with smoking cigarettes. Like, it doesn't make you a bad person at all. At all. None of this stuff does. Drugs, alcohol, shopping a lot, that doesn't make you a bad person. And the best thing we can do for ourselves if we do want change is to just love ourselves exactly where we are. I mean, that's it. That's the name of the game for me at this point. It's like, forget the end game. Forget the ideal. Forget like, oh, tomorrow it'll be better. Fucking love yourself right here, right now. That's what I got for you. That's the biggest and best thing you can do for yourself. If you actually want to make healthy change in your life, don't force it. Don't even try. Love yourself, and natural, healthy change will occur. If I can help you in any way, reach out to me. This is what I do for a living. This is like my passion. I love connecting with people and helping them gain knowledge and self-love. So reach out to me at any time. You can check out my coaching, my therapy, my programs on thrivingminimalist.com. I really hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Much love to you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll check in next time. Mwah. Bye.